Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Iron Mountain Football. We are on episode 34. We have a bowl game, and that is going to be it for this episode. Obviously, we also have everything else. Lineup change. I don't really like changing the lineup here because I actually like the lineup for today. I honestly think it was just an unlucky break. So, if you guys don't know, on our VODs, we tried playing it yesterday, but the game crashed or something, and we were winning originally, and then that was yesterday. Today, stream terms, we were losing, and we decided by the help of our subscriber, because if you're a subscriber, you know, you get everything, to restart it. They're saying free safety change, which no, because our free safety is Forks, who forced the fumble, who's a forced fumble merchant. And Fetching Gun picks up those fumbles. They're also saying to change the corners, which I don't like the idea of doing because, honestly, Evron and Kashan being in the spots they're in actually helps. Because then if we do it the other way, Kashan will be on the number 2 receiver. Evron would be on the number 1 receiver. I don't want that. I don't want Fate or Horton on any of them either. Especially not Horton right now. But, like, you know, I'd rather have Kashan on the number 1 guy. And then there's this guy. I kind of want to see this guy go out there, but, you know, we'll eventually see it. Don't worry. Honestly, though, I don't really see a swap that we can make. Other than one. It's because I have an idea. I actually have a decent idea about this. So, hear me out, right? We love the speed, right? We love the speed. We love the explosiveness. Oh, yeah, that's another one. But we love the speed and explosiveness of Chino. We love it, right? But when your backup running back is out, the game is more likely to run pass defense instead of run defense. Which means whoever the secondary back is has a higher chance for explosive runs. You give that to a faster guy, and you get a lot more out of him, all right? That being said, defensive tackle, let's see. Johnny Jones we're keeping there, so if anything, we need to replace our reserve defensive tackle, who is Franco. Well, we're at least going to just see who has the highest tackling and then just put them there. Oh, would you look at that? I don't want to see anything about him missing a tackle. 99 tackling, dude, and you miss? Come on. We're going to keep him. Yeah, show me defensive tackle again because I want to see the energy. Because if Johnny Jones just has low stamina. No, they're both kind of the same. All right, so maybe just have Adavio in there most of the time and then switch to Johnny Jones when we need it. But Johnny Jones won't get hurt. Adavio might. I'm all right with that, actually. All right. Either way. Here we go. Iron Mountain, Georgia State. Attempt number 4, I guess. Look, the first 2 weren't on me. The first one was the game deciding to leave. The second one was just the game still just decided not to work. And then the last one was just BS that we all agreed on was just bull. So we're going to go into this one. New, fresh heads. You know, cooler heads prevail type of mentality here. We're going to close the content form of that. And here comes Iron Mountain. Let's see what we could do. See, I'm transparent to everybody. Stream, YouTube. Like, I make sure all of you guys get all the details, you know? We gotta decide how we want to play, though. Because this could be a very tough season if we're not smart. Well, next season could be very tough if we don't win this game. Because if we win this game, we get a pretty prestigious defensive coordinator. Or at least prestigious for, you know, being fired. Or fresh guy, fresh face and all that. But look at the numbers. We should easily pass them, right? Like, we should easily beat them, right? I mean, granted, we have like -12 in the turnover game, so who knows? That's how we end up losing all of our games, is the turnover. As Chino picks up 5. Love it. All right, we're starting off pretty good. Starting off at on a good spot. All right. Yep, just send them the other way. Yep, and then just no, don't. I'm gonna murder all of my offensive players. Nice fun. Look, I'm hoping it's not, all right? I'm really hoping it's not. Tight end wide open. First down. I think that was a corner on him or something. I don't know. We don't pay attention to this stream. We don't like their team. Grr. All right. Whoop. Oh, okay. Chino with a 8-yard pickup. See, like, plays like that show me that we should have... or not even Chino, sorry, that was Ciavic with the run. But, like, runs like that show me that we should have had Chino in. But at the same time, like, Chino's better for the explosive plays. Like, that would have been if, you know, 85 didn't get thrown around like a rag doll. Holy cow, dude. Yeah, all right, I do it back and forth to everyone. Name one time when I've called a team perfectly. I'll wait. Oh, by the way, just so you guys don't have to spend all your time looking, it's never. I've never had a perfect game calling, all right? And I mean perfect game. I don't even mean a perfect episode. I mean perfect game. I know I've been close, but I think I've messed up, like, either in, like, the 4th quarter or, like, right in the 1st, and that's it. As that's going to be a nice throw there. Nice first down pickup there to, time? I'm going to say that's time. Yeah, it's time. I see McAfee out there. Why is McAfee out there? That's my question. Oh, my God. Can we move? Dude, Time is just sitting there with these guys on him. We can't have that. They played like a middle zone, so they ended up having 2 guys on you. Like, dude, come on. 4-yarder. We needed that first play to get us some yards. We are in a bad spot here now. And that's going to be 4th and 1 from the 2, though. We only got 1 play here. It ain't a field goal, and it ain't a pass. You know exactly who it's going to. I know exactly who it's going to. I think we all know already. Oh, shoot, this is a full yard. Well, you know that movie, The Longest Yard? Welcome to real life! Touchdown! I forgot your name. Chang, that's it, thank you. I knew it was CH. And this time I'm gonna be smart and just release it at half because that's still a field goal. Or an extra point at least. Don't ask about last time, YouTube. Just don't. Just don't. With that being said, already a much better start. 7-0. This is stupid. Poe on their team, it got mentioned. I don't know why. Yeah, no, we gotta do something here. We gotta do something. Maybe you know, force a little action on our defenses. That's a nice tackle by Adavio. All right. Yeah. Well, Stephen Phillip is a defense. So, okay, it shows 1 offensive guy and 1 defensive guy. All right. That's why. So, and see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, Hashan just went right after the block again for some reason. I don't know why it does that. It's annoying. Oh, and he gets right through. Who was that? That was not Byron Below. He was way too big to be Byron Below. Oh, is that Franco? Matthias Franco came out of nowhere again. Holy cow. What about you? It goes by overall, not by contribution, which is why our offensive line is always on there, because technically they have a higher overall, but they just can't block for some reason on our team, so. Either that or just everybody knows our deepest, darkest secrets, and that's how they get through. Blackmail. So. We gotta use anything we have to our advantage. And honestly, we don't have a lot of things to our advantage. That's going to be a 3-yard pickup there. Although, yeah, Dane Cornelius should be our #1 guy, but I don't know. Game doesn't like him for some reason. Oh, okay, sorry. That's a first. So, 4 and 5. Oh, jeez, this is looking like the last time. Oh, jeez. 61, no, don't do this. Don't start getting beat, because now we got to start putting it in the air then. If we put it in the air, only bad things can happen. Oh, okay, that's superstition, man. But, jeez. It's a 3-yard pickup. We need a lot more than 3 now. Yeah, we gotta go, like, down the field, so. No, why? Why are we so stupid? Okay, yeah, just don't count my tackles at all. Alright. Our team is just stupid. I mean, I throw the ball closer to the quarterback, obviously, right? Because, you know, the guy is going to beat us if we over, right? But, like, it would help if our receiver noticed that. And apparently their guy is smart enough. Not like our guys, but like their guy is actually smart enough to be like, oh, let me cut this. Oh, who am I guarding? Oh, it doesn't matter because Evron didn't cover his guy properly. I'll take the tackle right away, though. Saves a touchdown. Potentially. Potentially saves a touchdown. Oh, we need that. Forks forces the fumble, picks up his own. Santos Nico, dude, what are you doing? Helps bring us to the ground, so it's 2 turnovers today. I would like to see no turnovers by our quarterback for the rest of the game. Preferably catches from our helpers. Although Cornelius is hurting right now, so we might want to take him out for a little while just to, settle him down a little. And maybe not block our freaking running back. Holy crap, guys. What are we doing? It's literally the same thing over and over again, and it's pissing me off. Not kidding. But that's going to be a first down there for Tyke, I believe. 69. About 30 seconds until a ad starts, so don't worry, guys. Your ads will be coming soon. Don't you worry. 7-yard pickup. Yeah, we're just going to run it here. We're going to take our lead to end the quarter. This is a close game still. It's not like it's a multi-possession game. So, it's still fair. Don't worry. Also, we are still playing on Heisman, even though I've said numerous times that I don't want to play on Heisman anymore. Because Heisman sucks. Well, it still does, but, it's bearable. As the power back picks up a good chunk of yards, 8 yards. That's actually going to take us to the end of the first. 7-0 is your score. We're about to score a touchdown again. So let's see what our offense can do here. We're just beating them. That's it. We're just beating them. 13 pass yards, 11 rush yards. I mean, the stats definitely don't show up because of the turnovers, but, like, this game is a lot closer than it looks from those stats. Well, there you go. 0-yard run. That's what we get for not blocking. I'm telling you guys, if we blocked half as good as we, let our guys get hurt and hit, we'd be like the best team in the league, as that's going to be a touchdown for Siavik. So already a rush touchdown, so that's awesome. We're letting it go around halfway because, we're just going to He's hurting. I don't know what happened. I honestly don't know because we didn't run it with him, right? He hasn't run the ball. It's not like he's taken any, like, sacks, right? I think he's taken one, but I don't think that hurt him. You know? They return it to the 19. Yeah, so they didn't get hurt on, he didn't get hurt on any sacks. He just got hurt. I guess he got hit late on the field, on the interception or something. Because, well, I can't check. All I can see is that he has a hurt leg. It's not going to show up on injury report, of course. But it will show up on depth chart, hopefully. Yeah, risk of injury is high, which, by the way, it's down to orange. It was at red before, so that's much better. We're going to have to hope that this drive kind of, you know, lasts a little while. But we didn't run it with him at all. Oh, I forgot to check the stats. Maybe I should have checked that first. Nice job. 3-yard pickup. Love it. Well, I don't love the pickup, but yeah, we know it's his leg. We just don't know how. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a late hit that just wasn't called by the game. And, of course, they're going to call that, right? Because why would they call a late hit if they're going to call that, you know? Stupid. Stupid. Still not. All right. Let's see it. Come on, Nico. Nico. Let's go, Nico. All right. Nico is not part of that play. I think he just got sacked. That's about it. Oh, no. Why? Why? Oh, that is not how we tackled him. We were going for his legs. Oh, I flicked down on here, which means you go after the guy's legs. If you wanted to make him hurdle over me, fine, but that was not a hurdle, my good friend. Oh, no. What? And then it's magnets, dude. They're using magnets to get our guys into blocks. That's how they're doing it. They know we're computer simulations. I knew it all along. Oh, no. That's on me. I overcommitted. 5-yard gain. Of course they're not going to run it now, right? They've only, run it this entire drive and been successful with it. Can we not jump off sides, please? For 5 seconds. They give it to 36 again. Like, dude, we know what their game plan is. We just have to, not fall for it. I'm surprised they're not just QB sneaking it, but that could just be... Oh, no. Huge hit there. Stops him at the 1. Why are we not assuming run right here, Yep, alright, sweet. I love when my guys just don't do anything. Like, how is it that my guys get bodied every time, but their guys are running through us like freight trains? And they'll be like 10 overall less than us. So annoying. That's going to be a touchdown for Georgia State. 14-7 is your score now. Are you kidding me, Chang? Chang, you better have a reason for doing that. Other than making our offense look cooler. Cornelius does look a little better, but his wear and tear could be a lot better. So we're going to continue to run the ball as much as possible. But we're not going to continue to block for the run. So, obviously, one equals the other, right? Block, don't block. Yeah, do whatever you want. Oh, yep. All right, 64. Good job. Good not block. Like, what? Come on, 64. You got to be better than that. Now we actually have to stand in the pocket and throw it, which sucks. Oh, no. See, like that. Why are we getting hit so fast? No. Why are we getting hit so fast? I can tell you exactly why. Because 75 is looking the other way. Dude, look at your guy. stand in his way. Don't let your quarterback get hit. How hard is that for these guys? If you play offensive line in football, can you please tell me how hard it is to block? Because honestly, right now, all I'm seeing is that it's the easiest job in the world, and these guys just suck at it. Or it's the other one, and they still just suck at it. That's going to be a 3-yard run for him. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? I know their run game is dangerous, but the percentages say that they pass it more often, you know? So it's like, yeah, like, see, like, this is what I expect. Although they throw it away in the pocket, so, you know, that's fair. 3rd and 7 now. They're passing it, I guess? I hope they're passing it. If they're not, then I'm screwed, but, you know. And who's covering? No one. Great job, guys. Great job. Hey, Nico, where are you going? You ain't going to your guy, that's for damn sure. Come on, man. I gotta play defense for you. No, 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 no. I was running straight across. Come on. Or sorry, I was pointing my guy straight across. Okay, Nico, you got a bit of field to cover here, so I'm gonna cover it for you. Don't worry, all right? Right off your hands. It's all right, Nico. Look, I'd rather that instead of a completion. So, good job. Good job, Nico. You get a bronze star for that because you. All right, guys. Look, deep zones. We gotta cover our guys sooner. All right. Especially if we want the good coverage in the middle of the field. Again, we're looking at delaying. No, what the heck? All right, sweet. So none of our guys are jumping up like their guys do. So all of us have 0 awareness, right? 0 play rec. We have 0 in all of our overalls. Like, that's what this game is telling me. And of course, for some magical reason, we're still receiving. We're still kicking it to start the second half. Can we please start receiving in the second half game? Please. Because it feels like every time I play this game, I'm receiving first, and I don't want to receive first. I'd like it to actually be a 50-50, you know? So at this point, you gotta give us like 5 games in a row where we're receiving first, so. Oh, no, 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 no. Why did you drop it? You actually had it, and you dropped it so late into that hit. Come on, Maple. You're better than... You should be better than that. We think you're better than that, so you should be better than that. It's going to be a first down there. Dan Cornelius has thrown a touchdown. That's about it. Although he's looking better. He's getting better. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yep. Love the blocking, guys. Love the blocking. Dude, I swear, our run game is only bad because of the blocking. And it's so annoying to me. We are averaging less than 2 yards a carry. That is how bad our offensive line is. Sorry, less than 3. I don't know about 2. Alright? Although, I'm pretty sure we're getting close to 2 if we're not already at 2. Because that's going to be a completion to the tight end. Speedy tight end here. Speedy? Nice spin move there. Oh, no, why? Why? That's pass interference, isn't it? Dude was leg being held that entire time. Well, I guess it'd be defensive holding, but, you know. I'll take either one. I'll take a penalty against them. So we're passing it a little more now that he's looking better. You know, just love to see us be able to block, right, guys? Right, guys? Right, yeah. Anyway, can we run the ball, please? Can we have, like, a single run play, please? Like, holy cow, dude. Why are we not running the ball at all? Like, ever? Oh, I know why. Because our offensive line is doo-doo. But luckily, Sievic is not, as he gets the touchdown. They were expecting pass. Gashing him up the middle. That's going to give us a 21-14 lead. 1:21 left. Yeah, just take him down. Just take him down. We don't care about the hit stick there. We just want the completion. So our pass game hasn't been doing anything today, but our run game, on the other hand, has been our whole game. Nice hit by Janko. 5-yard pickup though, so that kind of sucks. I'd like to see our flats playing, flat. And that's an incompletion. Bad throw, I guess. 3rd and 5. I don't trust that it's not a run, but at the same time, I don't want to say it's a pass. I don't know what I just said there, I'm gonna be honest. Oh my god, I had to cover one of them because both of you were ass. Come on. Go away, Georgia State. Just lose. You know you wanna. I swear, if they tie this up right before halftime, dude. All right, can we please get on him a lot sooner than that? Thank you. We're going to back everybody off, you know? We blitzed first. Now we're going to back everybody off. And why are we so far away, Nico? Nico, where are you? Where did you go? You ran away from the play, dude. Are you telling me this is too easy for you? So you're going... There you go. Only a 1-yard gain. See what happens when you stay in your spot, Nico? In fact, I'm going to stay on you. Just so I can make sure that you're covering someone. Ellis, I'm trusting you to do you. Alright? No. Nico headhunting now. Alright. Love to see it. I don't like the run from the quarterback, though. No, Nico! Come on, Nico! Also, how come they get to hold on to every pass, but we have to suffer? Can Horton please get off the line quickly, dude? Nope. Bad snap, Horton. Come on, man. You were so good. What happened? What happened, Horton? Come on. Spill the beans. And that's going to end the half. Because, yeah. Whatever, I guess. That's going to be halftime. 21-17. They get the ball first. Dude, we need to stop them here. Defense, we need to them bad. I mean, they had an extra play too, which was weird to me, but you know. Oh well. Oh yeah, halftime. Brought to you by Dubby. The Jitterless Energy Blend. I have not had any today, unfortunately, but I will be having some tomorrow and potentially streaming. This right here is their mango orange cream flavor, which is a orange creamsicle and mango. Obviously, that makes sense, right? Thank you for putting the things in there. Napkins and Danny. Remember, guys, whatever you get, it's on you. But whatever you do get, please use code LITLIB13 at checkout. Especially through my my own personal link, which is that first one that you see right there. The second one I accidentally put in. But thank you, Ellis, the only linebacker on our team that can apparently cover. Uma is now on there, so jeez, I do not like Uma covering by himself, but he's gonna have to. Oh no. All right, we stayed on our man. We stayed on our man. There we go. There you go. All right, Ellis, you got your part. Nico's got his part. And no one's playing Ellis's. Oh my God. We have two different problems now. So it seems like Ellis always travels into Nico's spot, and Nico just doesn't play defense. Although Uma doesn't seem to have a bad track record yet. So. And it's intercepted, Dorius Ellis. There you go, Ellis. That's how you make up for mistakes. That's how you make up for your mistakes. Danny Cornelius is 100% back. We'd love to see that. We run it first play, 4-yard pickup. We love it. Love to see it. I did realize, though, that we were in our recent plays, which sucks, but, you know, oh well. No! Nice spin move. Holy cow, that's a first down, picking up enough to be over 3 yards of carry. I'll take it. Not exactly at 4, though. We still got a long way to go until then. But until then, there's Chino with an 8-yarder. Explosive running by Chino. Although he's hurting now. All right, so hopefully he doesn't come out for this play. Yep, he does not. Or he doesn't, you know. You know what I mean. Oh, yeah, we got him. All right. We got him off. So free play. Free play. You know what that means. It's a touchdown. Wait a minute.
Offside.
We didn't need it. There's a huge touchdown there. We're going to take the touchdown, obviously. Take the points all day, every day. Let's see that one again. So we got the jump off sides, which, by the way, incredible job there by Danny Cornelius. Catches them off sides after the pick. Decides, all right, we have a free play. We normally here, we're looking at, we're actually looking at the short route. However, that might have actually been the bad route to take here. No one else really open. Maybe I throw it to the tight end there. Yeah, definitely throw it to the tight end, actually. But I decide, you know what? Float it up, free play, why not? And, dude, we just get play art after play art. Time the freshman with the touchdown reception off the back of Dorius Ellis's interception. Dude, you love to see it. That's how it should have gone. Nice job, Dorius Ellis. All right, well, I missed my tackle. My tackle probably would have put us in a really good spot. There's Nico. There's Ellis. If Ellis travels over to the right, I'm just going to swap with him at this point. No, okay. He just likes playing the left side. All right. Oof. Number 80. Taken out by the legs. By Kashan, by the way. Nice hitting. Oh, we got through, but nothing. Although Nico also got through, and he got there, so that's awesome. Two running backs. All right, so they got two backs in there, so they're probably looking at another run here. No, no, no. Hey, I'm trying to run. That's holding. Please. Give us a call, ref. It's going to be a first down for them, obviously. We're going to actually back up now because we're not that stupid. Well, we're stupid, but we're not that stupid. Yeah, their back switched to a slot receiver, so I'm going to just take it. And, hey, who's on him? Nobody's on him, and nobody can tackle him either. I don't even know who that was. I don't think it was Melvin. Melvin, sorry. Whatever. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Why? Hey, Forks, why are you so far back? And they're going for 2. Oh, because they got... Actually, no, that doesn't make any sense to go for 2. Not to me, at least. Oh, it makes it a 3-point game. Okay. No, why, Ellis? That's a block in the back by 57. No call. 3-point game. Dude, what the heck was that? I would have loved to see a flag there for blocking the back, but, you know. I guess, you know, we get a pick and a touch touchdown. They get a no call. It's even, right? That's going to be a 4-yard run. All right, we're trying to keep the average up. It's not really working. Oh, it's caught. Nice job. First down by the tight end. Love to see it. All right, let's see. Yeah, I know. I sit very weird when I play games because I don't have a chair. But, like, this is how I normally play these games, honestly. I sit with it, like, kind of off-center to me, and I don't know, it kind of works. All right, yeah, thank you. We needed a different back in here. Oh, my God. We need a different offensive line. 64, dude. You are killing us. Everyone on that offensive line is killing us, but, you know, I'm going to point out 64, probably more. Yes! Maple wide open. I am so happy I saw that last second. I was not looking at him at all. Yeah, we're just going to run it the other way. Because why not? No. And, hey, 83, have you ever heard of blocking, buddy? I could tell you haven't. Because if you did know how to block, you would know to get off your guy. Get off the double team and get to the number 1. Oh, that was Nickerson, by the way. So kids, if there's ever an ad not to smoke, there you go. I'm kidding. That's not nicotine. Oh my gosh! I don't know what the hell that was. I feel like we kind of have to go for it. I feel obligated to go for it. I don't want a fake field goal, though. Because if they're right, and if they guess right, you know, and that, you know what? That's the kicker with a touchdown pass. We'll take it. Never mind. You know what? Give that to assistant coach Napkins there. Yeah, give that one to assistant coach Napkins. Napkins is in the Twitch chat. Called out the fake field goal. I decided, you know what? I'll listen to him. Why not? Figure what's the worst that can happen, and best that can happen happened, and we scored a touchdown. So we'll take it. And our kicker didn't get hit, so it's a win-win. 35-25, 10-point game. Looks a lot better than 3 or 6-point game. Although I would like us to play the middle of the field. Whose man was that? No, that's not what I called. Wait, don't tell me. Yep, Nico. Oh, yep, perfect. Thank you for taking them down, middle linebackers. It took both of them, too. That was funny. All right, I got to play Nico. That's right. I think that's Uma right there, so actually pretty good there. I'm not upset at that. Although, hey, that's an illegal man downfield on a pass. I would love a call. It's picked! Kashawn! That's why we keep him there. That's why. Kashawn jumps the route, gets the pick, puts us at the 50. See, okay, this game is started out a lot slower than the other one, but it looks like it's picking up. Just like how the first one was. So if anything, we're back to our first attempt. How does it feel to be on the receiving end? I shouldn't gloat. I shouldn't gloat. I know this team. Fourth quarter is where we're gonna stink. I say that as if we don't stink all the time on the offensive line, but you know. Where we're really gonna stink is the fourth, apparently. Oh, come on! Find your man, time. Puts him at the 21. Danny Cornelius seeing him. Got a seeing eye dog on the offense there. Or bloodhound, really. Sniffed out the open receiver. Oh, a nice stiff arm by Sievik. picks us up to the 12, as that's going to end the third quarter. We're happy with that. We're happy to end the third quarter with a 2-possession lead. Going into the fourth, we still have a 2-possession lead. Now what? 90 rush yards against 140. We don't care. We do not care because we are winning. And that's what matters. Oh. Wow, what was that? Oh, there's a spam. There's a spam. A highlighted message even. Wow. Getting better. I will say that. They're getting better. They're actually waiting for the things to come up. They're waiting for the channel points to try to get the highlighted message. Ah, no. Touchdown, Ciavic. I think this has been our worst passing game in terms of touchdowns. But it's been our worst rush games in terms of yards. So it kind of evens out. And the extra point is going to be good. 42-25. And I think that actually is not a bad stat line that I just gave out there, too. We have had a terrible game on the ground so far. And we have just had an amazing game through the air in terms of yards. In terms of everything else, though, we just are not doing anything. Like, touchdowns through the air? None. Well, we had that one, but that was about it. And then rush yards? None. As that's going to be a 10-yard reception. All right. Give it to them. Give it to them. They deserve it. They deserve it. 42-25. I don't even know what the score is. 17? Oh, that's going to be jumping offsides, though. Byron below. It's his last game, but can't exactly see that stuff, dude. Come on. Give us a big-time play. I also forgot to mark the 2 picks, which is going to suck. But oh well. Oh, nope. Okay, somebody on him. Thank you. Way too late, but, you know. You gotta have somebody on him. He's gonna throw it to that middle guy I was chasing, though. Only reason why I continued through the, Oh, the fumble. The fumble? That was incomplete. Can we get a review on that? Can I get a review on that? Because I don't think he made a football move. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no, he did. He did. That's 3 steps. That's 3 steps. That's a, Oh, no. Nice hit, though. We keep on, hit sticking, which is awesome. All right. Oh, there it is, Nico. Finding his way through both. Bro, what streak? Whose streak? Someone's streak. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he hasn't sent anything, huh? It's almost like he's, you know, not paying attention to his friends. Nice job. Nice job, Nico. See, that's the thing. Nico can play a mean QB spy, you know? Oh, almost intercepted by Nico. He needs better hands, dude. Let's actually go with this cover 2 again. I actually really did like it. I liked how it came out. Although, I mean, Ellis is on it. I'm not against Ellis being there, so. Nice sack there by Wigberg. Gives us the first. And you know what? I'm not going to do that to you guys. I'm not going to do that to you guys. You guys deserve more football. I get it. We will be running. Yeah, we should just run out the clock, honestly. We won't run out the clock until 2 minutes. How about that? Although, apparently, 61 has other plans. He's just going to be sitting down the rest of the game. And Ciavic is hurting, so we can't just run it all willy-nilly with him. We actually do have to pass it here, so. Although they're not letting us pass out of the RPO, which sucks. Because it's such a good one to pass out of, especially when it's successful. But, I don't know. So 61, 75, 66. You guys just have to block your 3 guys. 84. Maple, you just run up and block that safety up top. Let those 2 guys come down through the outside, and we're good. There it is. See? Exactly how I called it. I called it. You don't play me. Well, I mean, I guess you do, but you know. Look, when I'm hot, I know exactly what's gonna happen. Here, ready for this? 75 is somehow gonna find his way to blocking 75. Oh no, he didn't. No, I'm actually surprised about that one. Although we need a better run out of you, dude. All right, see, we're just gonna run out the clock because we don't need to see us just waiting for half an hour. Although I would love nothing more than if this team could block. Eh, why not? Let's see. Let's see if we've learned anything, huh? This is easily a 10-yard play if it's done right. The block, not a good block though. So it's only 2. Field goal here would make it a 2-point game, so still 3 possessions. The extra point is up. And good. There you go. 20-point game. That was a weird angle. That is a bar kick. Like, dude, everything was working against us there. My bad. My bad, my bad. Okay. Oh, yeah, we have Nico at the QB spy position. Let's go. Nico. Oh, Nico. No. Okay, so they just went with that. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to call that play. Cover 3 Sky. We can't be predictable. That's our problem. You know? Because if we're predictable, then we got problems. Although 65 is going to come up and block me easily. Oh, no, they're passing. Right. Oh, nice hit by Everon, but... Or Jenko. Yeah, Jenko. But we just need to be a bit better. Come on, man. And that's going to be a 5-yarder. Yeah, there we go. We're back to this play. Love. Well, I actually, no. No, that's exactly the play I want. There it is. All right. Cali Fate. Nice hit. We're just going to go sit. Oh, nice hit there. Yeah, and then now we're going with 0 blitz. Now we're going with 0 blitz because I don't even care what they're doing. We're expecting a run here. No, who's on him? Who's on him? Just who's on him? Just come on. We're going to go back to this one because this actually worked. Yeah, he sees the QB spy now, and he's like, dude, what am I supposed to do? Let's go cover 4 quarters because we know they're throwing it deep now. And once they get past Ellis, we're just going to play QB spy. Oh, no. Wow. All right. Well, mind it. Trust us to attack. We're going to stay in the cover 4, though. Right middle zones. Cover 4, but... It's picked. There it is. Was that Trevor? Why? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I was sitting on the court. That's my bad. But wait, why was it running for? I was holding down on it. I mean, I don't like it. Don't get me wrong. I hate that. But I guess cool for you. I was sitting on the cord, though, to my headphones. And before you say get wireless ones, I did. They're not working. So, this is what we're up to, guys. This is what we do when we don't get money. I seriously don't have any money. But no, see, that's where the popularity of the channel comes to play. And, okay, I'm all the way up there. Yeah, thank you. Okay, they're not even calling timeouts. All right. Love to see that. We just need a first down, guys. We just need subpar blocking. See? Subpar blocking gets us the first. That's all we needed. Game's over. Game's over, because they're not calling timeouts, especially not now. Actually, I'm going to wait as late as possible here. There we go. Yep. And now it's done. Now the game's over. Yeah. Yep. Game clock is less than play clock. We're just going to wait this out. And Iron Mountain, after being cheated last time, in a fair game, wins it 45-25 in the Orlando Cure Bowl. Congratulations to Iron Mountain. Very well-deserved win. And thank you to our sponsor, Dubby, for being with us this season and helping us to get... No. Helping us get to, thank you, get to and win the Cure Bowl in Orlando. Ciavic did not get 100 yards, unfortunately, but he did get the touchdown, so that's what they're giving him the Player of the Game award for, which honestly is pretty well deserved. We can look at the stats for it. We didn't have, well, yeah, first quarter, but we don't count first quarter ever. But after the first quarter, we didn't have a single quarter outside of 10 points. So that was nice. Here we go, though. This is what we need to get down, Danny, all right? All right, Danny? Yeah, the record is now that, yeah. I knew I forgot one. You can try the other ones, though. They are banned. If you want, you can try the other ones. More than welcome to. But that being said, actually, wait, there's one that I haven't banned as well, because I didn't think about that one either. But 290 yards, only one touchdown. Quarterback didn't do a lot, but he didn't mess up. That's exactly what we needed. George Sherrill, 9-yard touchdown pass to the tight end. Not bad. 96 yards for Ciavic, unfortunately, but 3 yards. Averaging 3 yards a carry, though. He did bring that back up, so I like that. And 3 broken tackles. This offensive line was terrible. Not a lot of people get 3 yards for who? Who had 3 yards? Oh, 3 yards per... You're saying the average, yeah. Stop making laughing. Get better grammar? I don't know. Anyway, Maple. 71 yards today. No touchdowns, unfortunately. But he had a pretty decent game, you know. This guy now. This guy is going to be big. Oh, yeah, well. This guy's going to be big, though. And Dara, 21 average yards. 105 yards receiving. A touchdown reception from the kicker. And, of course, timed with a free play touchdown. Big play. I mean, you didn't have to catch it either. We didn't allow a single sack today. Yay! Don't look at the stats. Don't look at the stats. Don't look at how much they hit our quarterback at all. But no sacks. Look, guys, when a tight end gets more, when a non-blocking tight end, a vertical threat tight end gets more pancakes than an offensive lineman, you know you're bad. All right, Trimble? Andra, though, one hell of a game for you, though, man. You deserve it. Freshman as well, so that's going to be fun to watch. Our defense played really well. Only one sack on the day, and that was to Wigberg. Dorius Ellis. Trevor Dude, I hate this guy right now because of his pick. Trevor Molinaro and Kashawn all getting interceptions. Forced fumbles, Dorius Ellison, Ignis Forks. And you guys wanted me to change out the free safety. Getting forced fumbles. Only one recovered, though, and that was by Forks. He recovered his own. So, again, you guys wanted me to take him out. No. No defensive touchdowns, unfortunately. Kicking. I mean, we had a perfect game. Yeah, we had a perfect game kicking. You don't have to worry about anything else. Don't look at the VOD. Perfect kicking. Yeah, we have a lot of seniors, so we are going to go into that. Yeah, we got a few seniors this year. A lot of positives from that game. I loved it, obviously. Cure Bowl winners, obviously. Love it. I keep saying obviously like it's obvious, but I don't think it's that obvious. I don't think 19, but I could be wrong. Either way. That was our bowl week, guys. Congratulations to oh yeah, wait. Managed staff, wait. Yeah, we got Chuck Travis. I gotta be extended soon. Boyman has to be extended soon. I want to extend him, actually. He's been good for us. Offensive coordinator has been really good for us. We needed a better defense. UTEP versus USC in national championship. I'm sorry, what? USC kind of makes sense, all right? I can see him, you know, I could see that. But UTEP? Head coach, we had a lot of head coaches fired. We had some retired. Did any of them make it into... No, none of them made it to the NFL. However, that being said, Bordeaux here, I know how to say that name at least, went to the NFL. A lot of fireds. A lot of... actually, only a few fireds. And a bunch of hired. So... We had 3 defensive coordinators go to the NFL. That's awesome. That's awesome. 2 retired defensive coordinators. And then including our own guy, Larry Souls. By the way, he was terrible. His defensive scheme didn't fit us at all. He just wasn't that good. Although he did have a pretty good bowl record with us. Not the point. The point is that he was bad for us. Instead, we got this guy who is apparently much worse. But it's okay because he's new. Oh, God. So let's sim to next week. Let's see who won the national championship. Who do you guys think won? Well, obviously, I'm about to see. But UTEP! What? How did UTEP win the national championship? Hey, I guess there's hope for us next year, you know? I mean, if UTEP's winning, I mean, I guess anyone can, right? What? Let's look at our players leaving. Oh, thank God, all of it's through graduation. That being said, let's go through the memories, shall we? Byron Below, 87 over. Graduation. He's not even going to the NFL, which sucks, but Byron Below, graduating. What can we say about him? Other than, what the hell? I mean, he has easily been the best defensive end in college football for all 4 years that he's been in there. Same thing with Wigberg. He's been the best complimentary guy, best right end out there. Honestly, I wish we had another year with both of them. One more year, we probably would have won the Natty, if I'm going to be honest. now that we did those two specifically, we're going to go by position. Just so we can, highlight guys, McAfee, Lambo, and Daniel, they were our main three this entire year. And the only one that stayed through the entirety of the year was McAfee. He was the best guy out of all of them, and it did show. But when the young guys came in, it really showed how much of a talent gap there is. So, you know what, McAfee, I'm sorry, dude, or I'm sorry to all three of you, but you will not be remembered. I'm sorry. Left guard, McGill. Celebrate good times. Come on. Da, 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 da. It's a celebration. This guy hurt our quarterback. So he's gone. Thank God. Also, his name reminds me of McGraw-Hill, so I hate him already. I hated him from the beginning. Mainly because I almost called him Scotty McGraw-Hill right off the bat, and I would have hated myself for that. But thank God he's gone. In fact, we're just going to celebrate whenever any offensive lineman leaves. But again, the legendary duo of Below and Wigberg. I will happily wait for this ad to end, by the way, because this is something that needs to be said. But Below and Wigberg, easily like the best duo out there. It sucks to see them gone. Yeah. I mean, they are a legendary duo, right under Asher Varner and who is beside Asher Varner? I forget. I know he was really good though. Simon and Civic. Oh yeah, Simon and Civic and Below and Wigberg. They are definitely making all-star rosters for Iron Mountain, especially with their stats. Below with the most sacks in a career in NCAA history. Immediately, whenever you guys make him now, you got to make him a 99 overall. It's not my rules. Actually, it is. You have to make him a 99. Okay, so Twitch is actually in ads right now, I believe. Unless, did someone snooze it or something? Now it's not showing up, which sucks. But, oh, sweet. Someone turned off the ads. Love it. But definitely when you make an all-star team, make sure Below's a 99. Wigberg, make him an 85 still. He's really good. All right? He deserves it. We got our defensive tackles, which I wish I could say they did more. There it is. There it is. I knew the ads were going to come soon. Let's be honest here. That, how you doing, Napkins? It says ad break in progress for me, so I'm going to just assume all of you guys are in ads. I'm going to wait until, they come back to continue talking about them, but going back to the duo, I would really like to see if you guys do make... You're back already. Oh, you're back. Nice. Dang. Did you guys leave? Guys, those ads help me get money. Well, eventually. You guys know you have to watch those, right? It hurts. Come on. Anyway, since you guys are back, well, I didn't accuse you of leaving, Maple. Don't worry. Or you, Chino. Don't worry. But the ads aren't even over yet. It says 5 seconds left. Either way, though, if you didn't get the ads, that's good. But Ottavito and Panfilo is... I mean, I wish I could say more about them, but they just didn't do anything, I would have liked to see more out of them. But unfortunately, at the end of the day, they were really just pushed out. And they just didn't do anything for us. Matthias Franco, I wish I could say he was really good, but he wasn't. He really wasn't good at all. Oh yeah, they were definitely rivals. These two were swapping the whole time throughout their careers, so I love seeing that. Matthias Franco, I wish I could say good things about you, dude, but I just can't. Because once again, you didn't really do anything, which isn't your fault. Jason Lincoln was really good. All right, when he was playing, he was really good. All right, we did take him out at the end of the year, obviously, but when he was out there, he was really good. Whenever I was saying his name, it wasn't for a missed tackle. It wasn't because, the game decided that he was just going to let a guy catch it over his head or anything. No, he was getting tackles in the backfield. He was hitting hard the whole time. He was just playing football, and I love that. Lamar Molden. Bye. I mean, we replaced you like halfway through the season, and we didn't see a difference. If anything, our secondary might have got better. Malden wasn't a. Oh, he did get a few. Yeah, no, wait, my bad. He got a few, but like we kind of replaced him with Forks and Fetch and Gun, which wait. Gosh darn it. Okay, wait, I gotta come up with something else then. No, Malden it did end up being replaced. I did end up yelling at him more than not, so I mean, I'm all right with him leaving. I didn't really say much to the new guy, and then there was Fetch and Gun. Not really. He did get outclassed. He honestly, Malden did just get outclassed at the end of the day. Then we moved to Fetch and Gun, who honestly earned his captain spot. The fumble recoverer. He was honestly a turnover machine. I want to see if we can see their career stats now that they're gone, because I want to see those. And of course, not kicker or punter just yet, but next year they will be gone. So can I actually look at their stats before we like let them like disembark for their lives, or we can take one final look. And at the end of his tenure, 232 tackles by Byron Below. That is how often this guy was in the back. 5 interceptions for Fetch and Gun in his career. Incredible by him. 114 TFLs for Byron Below. Just in case you were thinking, oh, maybe it was close or something. No, Byron Below, standing at 5'9", 232 tackles. 114 of those were for a loss. 65 of those were sacks. And he had a pick somehow. I don't know where he got that, but he did. So congratulations for Byron Below with getting an interception. He had 2 pass deflections, no catches allowed, 3 forced fumbles, 2 of those recovered by him, by the way. And he had a defensive touchdown, which, by the way, so did Wigberg, because of course Wigberg had to get it. 2 forced fumbles for him, 1 fumble recovery for him, 2 pass deflections for Wigberg. No interception, sadly, but, I mean, the sacks are really good for him, and TFLs are not bad, so let's go back to tackles, though, because that's an easier sort. Fetch and Gun, though, he was also 5'9", just a bit much smaller than Below. He had more solo tackles, which made sense. He had 3.5 sacks, which is awesome. 16 TFLs. 5 interceptions throughout his career. Awesome. He only had 1 fumble recovery, this says. I think that others were called back due to penalty. That's the only problem. But he did have a forced fumble, which is awesome. No touchdowns either, so that sucks. And he did play much less games than Byron Below. I'm sure if we gave him the chance, he would have had more. The next guy on our list, of course, Wigberg. We went over him. Jason Lincoln, here we go. 42 games played. Remember, 42, right? He had 4 sacks, 16 TFLs, 78 tackles, 4 pass deflections. Dude was just good enough. That's it. Matthias Franco had 16.5 sacks. I would have loved to see more out of them, you know? Yeah, Wigberg and Below, the only guys to have defensive touchdowns on this team at the end of the day, at the end of the season, in their careers. I love seeing this. Malik Horton will forever have this one in his block stat, and I couldn't be happier. And of course, the most games played goes to Byron Below. Wigberg is right behind him by 6 games. That's it. You know? This is how I should have sorted it, but Fetch and Gun. Well, there you go. That's how you know exactly who's actually helpful. Panflo ended up playing more games than Ottavio. Like, that's just how they were. Dude, they were never good enough, you know? We got another year with Chino, at least. Sievik's got 3. Here you go, though. At the end of the day, with these 3, Maurice Lambeau did end up with the most yards. None of them over 2,000, though. Steve Cherry got over 1,000, so that's going to be something we could talk about, I guess. But 16 touchdowns for McAfee. You love that. It's the slot spot. That's about it. Games played. Maurice Lambeau played a lot more. He played almost a season more than both these guys. And he showed it in his drops. I mean, like, our anger was not unvalid with him. He was dropping everything, it seemed like. So, I mean, come on, Lambo. You need to do better than that. Where is he? Come on. No, you know what? Most games played. There he is. McGill, he allowed 5 sacks over his 4 years. Yeah, he's gone. I mean, I said it before. And then we really don't have anyone else unless, like, you know. Yeah, Lambo was a returnman, but he barely did anything. I mean, barely did anything. Yeah, let me restate this here. 1,700 yards returning. That's not nothing, all right? I got to be nicer to him, to the guy, you know? Apparently, Jason Lincoln is on here for some reason, which I don't get. McAfee returned a few. He returned 2 kicks, apparently. Fetching Gun returned 1 for 2 yards. Malden returned 31 kicks. I guess we liked him there at one point. But again, none of them can compete with the sophomore, so it's like, all right. Lambo had the most punt returns. Obviously, it made sense. That was back when he played, we were still getting punts. Or we were still forcing punts. And I see that by Lincoln. What? Lambo averaged 5 yards per return. Much different than Maple and Duck right now. So I'm very excited to see both of them in action. And then Lincoln. Jason Lincoln had a punt return for 2 yards. How? When did he ever get to the position of returning a punt? I don't know. Either way, though, with this, new records have been set. Byron Below has set the national career college football record for sacks. If we go to not the MAC, we don't really care about the MAC because we already know that one. And these are now officially set, by the way. And it's official that Byron Below has the most sacks in Iron Mountain history. So, sorry, Asher Varner, you were like 2 years off, but honestly, like he kind of had you the whole time. Jeremiah Ferrari, yeah, no one else really changed hands, which is good for them. Also does mean that Byron Below does become the first. Yeah, he is the first defensive player to have their number retired based on a record. Well, second, actually, Asher Varner. But that's good company. But those were the players that were leaving. Time to see, of course, the transfer portal and draft results. This is important. Well, Byron Below, the all-time career sacks leader in NCAA history, is a 7th round pick. All right, sure. I'm sure Myles Garrett was worth a 7th round pick, right, guys? Like, come on, use stats. I don't think we really need anybody, right? I forgot I'm not using this. Oh, an ad break's gonna start, guys. Sorry. You guys are gonna miss out on this. We don't really need any of that because we kind of already prepared, so we're actually all good. We even got an extra guy, Singleton here. Kind of like him, so he's kind of cool. Let me look at fullback real quick though, because I think we could use a fullback. Nope, he's a sophomore. He's a pure sophomore too. That's awesome. So we don't really need to do any portal stuff or anything like that. So there's no stress there for once. There will be stress next year, though, because we will have guys who have yet to sign or guys who will sign in the future. That being said, I did say that I wanted to look at this real quick, because just in case anybody was wondering, right? When we change to Michigan, to that, right? We would only have 3 players that we could even think about getting. You know? That is how little transfers actually went into the portal in this year. But we would only be able to go after 3 guys. Meanwhile, we had how many guys in recruiting, you know? So, overall, we just get to sim through this. We will get to the training results. National signing. Here's what we wanted, though. Position changes. We really wanted this. First of all, let's give it for the freshmen who are showing up this year, huh? All right, now that we gave it up for them. We're going to keep Cornelius in there because we want him to break the records. So, honestly, we have nothing against the running situation here. Keep fullback. We got two freshmen here. Lewis Brown, who's a 63, and Nick Hamrick, who is a 61. They will be redshirted because, you know, we need it. Quarterback will most likely be Danny Cornelius. It probably will be Danny Cornelius. We got Singleton here. I don't know why, but I wanted him, so. Can I move anybody to, like, a better spot for themselves or no? I don't think we can. Although, if we moved Redmond over, actually, that would give us a senior fullback. We can redshirt Chang, get him for an extra year after that. Get him for the next 2 years instead of these 2 years. Yeah, no, that actually can be something. Dude, we're not moving this guy at all, then, yeah. Redmond might actually start, so I don't know. We don't have any positions that are short players, do we? Not at all. Yeah, so we're going to have to cut some guys. Oh my god, that kick power and accuracy being higher than the accuracy being higher than Du Bois, but the power being that close? Oof. How about here? Kick power is higher. And kick accuracy is way lower, which is our problem, so makes sense. Alright, well, we're not going to change anything there. We will just be moving on to the position change, or to the training days. Right? Training results are in. Johnny Jones is up to a 90. Alright. Well, that's going to be fun. Can we notice anything? Oh, Below's cousin is actually now the second best right guard, which means he's probably going to be playing center or something. But looking at this, Nico and Ellis still tied. I'm going to put Nico in because he's faster, but, like, you know. All right, let's see. Quarterbacks didn't really change at all. Actually, Danny fell under Thaddeus. All right, that's something new. All right, well, Cruz is going to stay number 2 then. Hey, you know what? Danny has a chance, but we need to see more of him, dude. I mean, okay, they're the same overall. It's just that the tactician tree just upgrades improvisers more than field generals. So so in reality, they're equal. These two are definitely not equal, though. Our running back, Sievic, is just mounting his lead on Chino. Chino did get into the 80s, though, so that's nice. We'll have 1 year of really good running. That's it. We barely grew Chang there. Steve Cherry's an 80 overall. Maple, dude, we need to see you do better. Come on. Maple and Sorry. Jeez, dude. Both of you guys need to do better. Come on. Steve Cherry, though, is up to an 80. We might put him in. His catching went up, which is huge. His catching traffic is awesome now. Where's his carrying? Yeah, carrying was his big negative. He didn't upgrade it at all, which sucks. But, yeah, Canned is not going to be on the roster there because he is 60 carrying. We don't want that. And Maple has 64, but at least he holds on to the ball. Or at least he's able to run past everybody, you know? Which actually does bring me to that point. Steve Cherry apparently is very fast as well. I didn't notice that. Rico Vildor, same thing. So, I guess we're going to see that. Nicotin, obviously, in a good spot. Redmond got a lot better. We need to see you faster, dude. We need to see this guy be faster, though. That's our problem. We don't really care about our blockers. All we know is that 89s are going somewhere. And I think the lowest I saw was an 83, right? Yeah, so that means our right tackle is going to be replaced by below. Or, wait, which one's faster? Yeah, below. Or do we want our... Who do we want more? Actually, you know what? I mean, we'll let the game decide. Although I do like having a better run blocker on the inside. So let's do that then. Yeah, let's see what the game decides. This is gonna be such a bad year. Aliska is our best left end, unfortunately. Our best right end is Johnny Jones. Johnny Jones, please carry us. Please carry us. Please have like a monster season or something. Anthony Wagner, though. I think we might have found another gem in him. He's already up to a 73. That's awesome. Love to see it. Dodd is up to a 71. Oates is up. Yeah, our defensive line is going to be bad this year. A limb grows higher than Cook. So they'll be starting there probably. Rivertide. Wait a minute. Draxton Rivertide. I remember this guy. Is now our best middle linebacker. So he'll be starting. All right. Of course, Zuma gets the spot. So we're happy with that. Kashan is better than Evron. But we're probably going to keep that Kashan at 2, Evron at 1 type of deal. Although, Kashan did get less picks. I don't know. We'll play by the season. Forks obviously staying ahead of everyone, and you know what? Trevor did get a lot better, so I'll give him benefit of the doubt. And our kicker and punter did not get any better at all. That sucks. Well, that's gonna do it for them. That's the training results, guys. And I think we just have one more piece of this puzzle before we can, well, okay, maybe a few more pieces. Okay, we have to get rid of 2 guys. He had so much promise, but he just didn't do anything in the offseason. We have to get rid of him, right? We have too many tight ends, right? Because that's... Look at how many tight ends we have. We have to get rid of somebody. Singleton is hopefully not going to be that bad. Well, we can't get rid of... Yeast? We all okay with getting rid of Yeast? He's a junior and he's 4th. Redmond? It is his senior year, so we'd be losing him anyway. We're probably going to put Andrada first on the depth chart with Yeast second. Yeah, Redmond just doesn't have anything. Well, Yeast would be second. And then Nikitin third. Well, nah, just Andrada. Yeah, alright, so Redmond we could probably get rid of. Sorry, Nick Redmond. You're off. And Yeast. I want to get rid of Yeast really badly. I really do, but I don't know. Something wants me to keep him on. I don't know. Maybe we could get rid of one of these right guards, huh? Actually, no, we can't because we're losing 2. We're going to be losing 2. Nikitin is our vet. We can't get rid of him, obviously. I'm trying to look for any, like, low-ranked seniors, but I can't find any, which sucks. I mean, no, chairman is... all these guys are viewers. This is the problem. When all of you guys are viewers, you know, it gets harder to name these guys to cut. We could get rid of Kashan. No, I'm kidding. Hatch? I don't even know who Gregory Hatch is. Although we probably do need a 4th safety just in case, so... And then we're not getting rid of either of those guys. Yeah, so our only guy that we can get rid of there is Yeast. Oh, well. I don't know. Hatch is a generated player. I know that. He just never got a guy, but I kind of want to keep... I don't... Okay. Yeast or Hatch? Which one do we want, guys? Because if we get rid of Yeast, right? If we get rid of Yeast, that's our 4th tight end leaving, all right? We're all right with losing him. This is our 4th safety, but we can redshirt him. We can redshirt him if we wanted. I don't think we should. Although this guy's probably going to pass him. Who knows? Yeah, this guy's probably going to pass him. This guy will pass him. Yeah, keep Hatch. I don't know. He could grow. We're going to need him probably eventually. So, Yeast, sorry, dude, but you're gone. And we're at 85. Custom conferences, we're just going to keep it as is. Although I would like to remove any independent teams, we're going to keep going with this. All right. Custom schedules, right? We are not playing the champions. I'm sorry. We are not playing Oregon, number 4 ranked Oregon. And then the national champions right after. And then they're... Okay, one's home, one's away. But we're not doing that because we're not trying to, make our team hate us. Do we have all 8 games in a row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. All right, sweet. Love that. All right, we got to figure out that game. We got to figure out when we want our FCS game. But 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we can make 2 home, 2 away games, basically. Okay, so we have those 2 teams then. Do we want to play them week 1, or do we want to play them at a different time? You know? No. Week 0, I want to save week 0 just in case, you know? Like, if we don't have to use week 0, I don't want to. Like, FIU and FAU... Right? FAU? Like, I wanna keep week 0 open. Because what I've learned, at least through the other one, is that, they don't count. So we could do either one there. We could make it week 1. And then they're both open still. So we can really place either of them anywhere. Yeah, we could put these guys anywhere. So, yeah, if we want... Yeah, let's put them at week 1 and 2. Just get the Florida games out of the way then. Which one do we want to play at... Which one do we want to play first, and which one do we want to play at home? That's another big question. So, both home? Well, we can't. Because, oh, well. Do we want to do 8 home games? I'm all right with doing 8 home games. The league will hate us, but all right. Which one do we want first? FAU? Yeah, FAU or FIU first? Which one? Which is easier? Neither. They're both the same overall. FAU? Okay. Perfect. I want to replace San Jose State with another team, but I just don't know which team I want to replace him with. Also, can we give a shout out to ULM, who is still a 0-star school? I was thinking BYU. I really was. I don't know. Something throws me off about playing BYU, though. This seems like a trap game, you know? For us, which is saying something. Just want to take a look around real quick, just to see if there's anybody else, all right? Florida State. Okay, I want them to be ranked, not like Georgia here, but like I want them to be ranked. I just want them to be bad and ranked, you know? Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be a case that we could do. So, because we're not idiots. Well, actually, that one's not. That one's to be seen. Yeah, 87 overall. You never know if Florida. You're right. They might be ranked, especially at 87 overall. I forget I can't look at that anymore because I now have a face cam. Miami or Florida. Miami. You mean 4-star, 86 overall. Yeah, no. What we're going to do is we're going to put BYU on the list. We're going to hope that it's not a trap game. We'll play that one at home just so we don't have to deal with it. And then we get our pick at FCS. Do we want to play an FCS team? I will not be playing Miami or Florida State. You're right by like 1 overall. Anyway, I will not be playing either team because I'm not just playing a bunch of Miami teams. All right? Okay, no FCS. That's fair. I will go along with that. All right? I'll go along with that. ULM is still on the board if we want to take them on. They're not FCS, they're FBS. Although they might as well be FCS in this game. They're really bad. For years. Like, they have not gotten out of that rut. I mean, JMU is worse than them, and they still have a star. Old Dominion still has a star. Like, dang, all right. I want an easier team to beat, but I don't want them to be bad, you know? That doesn't even make sense. All I'm saying is that New Mexico, their head coach, received head coach of the year votes, and we didn't. And look at how bad they are. All I'm saying is that sounds like either A, this is a trap game, or B, we're about to show off why we're the better team. Everything is screaming at me to take these guys on. San Diego State. How good is San Diego State now? Now I'm wondering what you guys are putting me into. 80 overall. Well, I mean, the Aztecs do have a cool helmet. But no. Let's look at all of our options, you know? I also have to look at how good our team is. Nevada, maybe. I can put San Jose State back on there. Let's look at how good our team is, actually. We're in 84. Okay, we're in 84. So I will take teams up to 80 overall. USF. All right. Where's USF? What rank were they? It's Southern Florida. I'm stupid. That's UAB. Where the heck is University of Southern Florida? Oh, there they are. The Bulls? 81, all right. Beating them would definitely give us a higher standing. They play pro style 335 title. Tight, yeah. 335 tight, which means our spread multiple offense could be really good against that specifically. And we're 84s across the board on them, so that's got to be worth something. Yeah, that's my problem, is I don't want to have too many I don't even want 2 Florida teams, honestly. I mean, granted, we're playing them at home, so we're playing them all in Michigan, but that's not the point. The point is, that's another thing. We have to remember we're playing them at home. How good is San Diego? Yeah, all right, look, it's only a 1 overall difference, but it's a 2-star overall. We do need diversity. We do. Which is also why we should play a cold weather state, you know? We have BYU, which I don't know where that is. We have 2 Floridas. I'm thinking we need a cold weather. Mr. Worldwide. Nah, we're having a 5-game homestand. It's the worst. The worst. I'm thinking we need a cold weather state, honestly. Utah? Yeah, so we need another cold weather state. Preferably in the west. San Diego State is in the West, but San Diego, so it's not cold weather. Although I don't think there are any cold weather. Are there any? Hold on. Wait, what am I doing? I could just look up, like, Mountain West and all that, you know? Like, Mountain West, we could go with Boise State, Colorado. Oh, Colorado's a good one, actually. Washington? Washington or Washington State? Oh, heck no, not Washington. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do to us, Napkins? Come on. Washington State, though, looks a lot better, though. You know? They look better, right? What are you trying to do to us? Although they are equal to our overall. Wait a minute. There might be something there. They run the same offense as us, but a different defense. There might be something here. Oh, you were talking about Washington State. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's a cold weather state. Yeah. Well, there's Washington State University, and then there's Washington University. There's two separate, you gotta be specific. Think Huskies or Cougars. Well, now I know exactly which one you guys are going to choose because I know you guys. But we are surprisingly equal to these guys. All I'm saying is that they are equal to, or we are equal to them. And we have all home games. They're all home games, mind you, So we're not playing them in Seattle, which is a godsend. This would put us ranked. A win here no matter what. Oh, yeah, that's true. You would get kill time, I'm going to be honest. I should listen to the current players probably more than the past players on this. But then again, I got to trust my own judgment more. Do you trust San Jose State to win their matches? If we trust San Jose to win their games up until our game, they'll be ranked still. It's a much easier team. I know it's not cold weather like we want, but it is West, and it's probably the best we're going to get out of a ranked team. No, we're not going for Miami. God damn, you know what? You guys deserve to have the ad start in 10 seconds. No, we're going to pick San Jose State. I like their color scheme, and also it's still a home game, so it would be too, assuming BYU and San Jose State can win up until us. We're not playing USC. Assuming they can win up until us, we should honestly have 2 wins here. Right? I don't remember how good BYU is. I'm going to just take them off just to put them back on real quick. But BYU, yeah, they're worse than us. So, honestly, we should beat these 2 teams. USC ain't good. Yeah, you looked at their roster. All right, bud. But I honestly think I gave you guys the FAU and the FIUs. That's the thing. Those were your 2 picks, all right, which are bad teams, but they can at least get us some recognition early, Then hopefully, if BYU loses out, we could be ranked by then, which could be giving them an in, but, Overall, FAL and FIU, or FAU and FIU, great first picks, good warm-ups for the year. BYU, still weaker, but, definitely up there. San Jose State is a good team, but definitely worse than BYU. So if we beat BYU, we beat San Jose State. Then we got Ball State. Then we got our actual conference, in which we don't play Toledo, which is a godsend. To versus? No. Yeah, no, these records are incredible by them. We're just going to, knock them down a peg or 5, But, then we got our conference here, and we're even with a lot of them, but we got a lot better as well. So we got a lot better while other teams got worse in our conference. So we're going to be better this year. USC, oh, they're ranked like 2 or 3 or something. Ah, we can't. Okay. Yeah, number 1. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that at all. Tennessee is number 2, by the way, just in case you guys cared. And Ohio State's 7. So, yeah, no, we're not doing that. We're not even getting... We're not even touching that with a 10-foot pole, all right? We're not even going to have you guys... I'm not even going to consider that, all right? But overall, I like this roster. I like this schedule. It does set us up for 2 losses, which is fine. But with our conference, assuming... Hopefully we win out with the conference, right? If we win out conference, that's 8 games. That's 10. That's a 10-2 record that we're expecting. You know? No, you can't see their roster. Once we're done, we're done. You know what? Actually, that's not true. But they have a good team. Can we see their roster, actually? I don't know, but we can see the preseason All-Americans. And we can see that their quarterback is already on there at 90 overall. So I'm going to say that they're a good team. As well as their wide receiver. You know, the one part of this game that we suck at, playing defense against the pass. Yeah, that's exactly what they're good at. I don't want to deal with that. Actually, no one here. And their punter's on there. We can't trust a team that has a really good punter. Come on. Yeah, and this guy's a junior, 92 overall, a fresh sophomore at, yeah. Do they have anybody here? Yes, they do. They have Pape, a right end. With our offensive line, yeah, that's basically a death sentence for our quarterback. And with the cornerback, yeah, we're not getting the ball out, so. How's the MAC looking, though? Down to 24. Well, yeah, that makes sense, kind of. But Stephen Phillip, the sophomore, is on there, all right? Deontay Below is up there as a, or this is second team, my bad. We're going first team. Wait, there's no way. Toledo has the best and second best quarterbacks in the MAC. I hate that. Toledo is the best team in the MAC, apparently. Do we have anything that's good? Oh, good. This guy. This guy's going to be our first, this guy's going to be our guy. Huh. We're screwed. But at least our offensive line made 2 spots. Johnny Jones made a spot on the defense. So did Jackson Riverside. All right, so we got second team. We got a good look at second team. Miami, though, we got to be careful of their defense and their receiving core because apparently they're pretty good. But, yeah. This is going to be a rough season. Where are we predicted? That's my question. If this even shows predictions. I don't think it does. I think it shows last season, but we're predicted to be 4th. Not bad. We could get up there. I think we kill Northern Illinois if we play them. We kill them. Ah, sweet. We can view rosters. This is wasting a lot of time, honestly. All right, so we like our schedule. We have to set up our board here. Well, actually, no, we're not because... Wait, hold on. Yes, we are. All right. Now, let me take out our list of exactly what we need or exactly what we want. Here it is. I have a whole... We do not need quarterback. We do not need... Oh, wait. Hold on. Yeah, we need quarterback, actually. That's actually a good call. Good job. Good job, Napkins. You get a cookie, Napkins. Napkins, give yourself a cookie now. Unless you're on a diet, then don't grab a cookie. Don't listen to me. um, no, actually, you are right about that though. Um, in our like little sheet here, we actually have 62 active players, 23 of which 23 players are redshirted. That gets us up to there. So to recruit, we definitely need a quarterback though. Quarterback, we need one of. Um, our next one would be we have 11 seniors this year, which is incredible. Halfback, we just need 4, in which we have 5, so we're not gonna worry about halfback at all. So we're actually gonna take out of that. Fullback, we're not in a spot of needing a fullback, but if we find one, I wouldn't say anything. Are we losing 2? We are losing 2 quarterbacks next season. Oh, that's going to be rough. I'm thinking what we're going to do is this season we're going to get 1. Next season we're going to get 1. No, we could get 2 because of transfers. Transfers, right. Right. Remember, this opens up the door, so we're in a good spot right now. But we're not going to go for a actually, we will go for a halfback. I just don't like how many sophomore halfbacks we have. If I go for a halfback, right? Let's go halfback, right? Let's just say we get a halfback, right? Well, my problem is that we had 3 sophomores, right? So if we come back, we have 5. Then we get 1 in that year. Then we can get 2 for this group. No, wait. No, wait. Yeah, no. We're good. We're actually good. You know what? I decided we're good. Fullback, we're actually in that spot where, like, you know, if there's a nice fullback there, we want him, but it's not the end of the world if we don't get him. Wide receiver, I mean, the 2-2-2 method has worked pretty well. So we're probably just going to go for another 2 wide receivers. No, nobody there. We do need a left tackle, don't we? Yeah, we do. All right. Left tackle. Put 1 on the board there. We'll go 1. Right? Yeah, we'll just go 1 left guard. For now. For now, we'll go 1 left guard. No, I see it. We're pretty good at wide receiver, don't get me wrong, but we're losing 2 guys. This is a year where we can actually pick guys higher than 2-star, which is incredible for us, so we kind of need that. We are losing 2 centers. I would like to pick up 1, even though it says we don't need 1. So I'd like to pick up a center. So, right guard, we're losing 2 guys. I'd rather just pick up 1. Because we're in that spot where we can just pick up 1 and we're fine still. And then we don't need any right tackles. So that's our offense. Left guard or left end, none. Right end, definitely need 1. Holy cow. We got a few guys to pick up actually now. Middle linebacker. We're still a little behind on some guys, but defensive tackle, we're at total of 4. Yep. Good. Left outside, we're at 4. Good. Yep. I will. If we can pick 1 up, I want a left outside. Middle linebacker, we should have 4. We're losing 2 at a total of 5, so we just have to pick up 1 middle linebacker. We have a lot of positions where we only need 1 guy too, which is great. I love it. Yeah, we just need 1 out right outside as well. So right outside linebacker. Let's put a 1 there. What did we put down for corners? Corners, we need 7, and we're losing 2, so we gotta pick up 2 corners. Free safety, we're losing 1, and strong safety, we're losing 1. So both safeties also get a guy. See, we got a whole list here of things that we have to get. Oh, yeah, 21 seniors. My bad. So, wait, 21 seniors, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So, with 21 seniors, we're picking up 16 guys. We have space. We have space for other guys. It's not the end of the world. We're fine. I don't know how that math works, I'm going to be honest. It means we're behind on something, but... Oh, right, because we have a few guys that we could double up on technically, but, you know. We're going to ignore that for now. For now, though, okay, let's go down Michigan. So here you go, guys. You get to see exactly how this works. I mean, there's no way we get him, right? Right, guys? Like, there's no way that we get him, right? Our first year doing this and there's a 5-star? There's a 4-star corner who wants to be here? That's basically what that is. Well, that's his rank, is 71st. So we could get the 71st best player in the class. 3rd best in the state. 9th best in his position. And he is 4th. And don't think I missed down there with Botch. Look at Botch. He's 2nd. We're going by position. We're going by position before I get overwhelmed. All right, so quarterback, we need quarterback, right? Quarterback, we need somebody. And there are a few 3-stars, which is nice. We're actually going to put these guys on the board. We got field general, and improviser. We know that the improviser is counted as a higher overall in our scheme, so we just got to remember that. Fullback, there are a few guys. All right. I'm willing to kind of just ease back on them. Sorry, we had to. No, not him. But yes! Teams actually want, or players want to join our team. This is hilarious. Again, like... Okay, we gotta do something, because there's no way all these guys actually want to be on our team, right? Okay, well, that's what I'm good, too. I know I could go for other guys, I know, but I don't wanna. I don't wanna, you know? Dude, this is actually awesome. We get our pick of the litter. Holy cow. Dude, what is happening? And this guy could play defensive tackle for us, too, if we wanted. I saw the wide receivers. I don't even want to. I don't want to acknowledge them right now. Just because of how excited I am. And then I'll even skip over Brower there. Middle linebacker we do need, but we can move him an outside guy there, so don't. You know what, that just means that we gotta go like, yeah, like that. I mean, I'll put Witherspoon on there, I guess. We can't just have a bunch of 4-stars. But, dude, these two guys, what is this, 57th in his position? That's not bad. 13th in the state, 57th in his position. That is not bad at all. Those guys are basically just on the team now. Safeties, okay, we only got 1-stars, unfortunately. So we will just go for the safe options of these guys. Or do we wait until the transfer portal opens? Oh, well, not with this. Actually, why not just grab both of these guys? All right. Now, on the recruiting board, it says that we have 25 targets. Remember, we only have 16 targets in reality. So, that's 16 times 5. That means we have to save 80 hours, all right? Which means when we're done scouting everyone, there has to be 80 hours left. All right? We're going to go with highest interest status first, actually, just because I want to see these guys probably the most. All right, I love it. All right, love it. So far, so good. Oh, 96 speed, 90 acceleration. This game knows how to make me happy, finally. 88 speed, 84 acceleration. Love that too, dude. What's this guy's... Oh, the blocking. Dude, wait a minute. Ah, what? Why haven't we been doing this? Why haven't we been doing this? Okay, we gotta do this by position, or else I'm never gonna scout everybody. I need to. Oh, well, there you go. That's why we scout. Alright, you know what? I'll take it. He's a route runner, so he's not exactly the fastest. 90 speed, though, is not saying he's slow, so... Oh my god, yeah, no. There's no way. There is no way that all of you are that bad. Holy cow. So we gotta just go in all on Kyrie Zuber. That's great. That's good to know. Actually, why do I have that on? I don't know. Allen, be a gem, please. Holy crap. Finding a lot of duds. Alright. Remember, just gotta be over 80, you know? Holy cow! Okay, we already got this guy. Please. No! Okay, we got a gem. Alright, we're happy. We're back to being happy. And he wants to come here. So. There we go. I like our defensive coordinator a lot more now, by the way. We can move these guys to, right? Yeah, we could move this guy and this guy to edge. I'm not even gonna touch him right now. I'm disappointed in him. Oh, and Graves with the gem. Alright. We agree that we have to go back to wide receiver, right? Because we gotta find at least... We have to find a gem if there is one. Because what was that? And it could only be one of these two guys. Oh, jeez. I might have to take one of these bums. Catching traffic. The catching is good on this guy. The acceleration's good. Speed's a 90, which is awesome. I love that. 92 and 88, not bad. It's actually really good. Honestly, look, I know he's not the best, right? But compare him to what we get, you know? Compare him to what we normally have. And honestly, this dude doesn't look bad. That's the worst part. I mean, the first guy's... This guy's pretty bad, but, like, this guy's not bad either. Oh, no, his speed. Never mind. He's terrible. I think I have to keep Jeff Lampkin. And then just develop him. I think that's the only way of playing this. So I think we're going to go Zuber and Lampkin. And then we could probably go more onto Zuber now. Which is good. Alright. Which one do we want to put time into? Jeremiah, Ricky? or Jake Carver? And also, can we put 75 hours on Zuber? We can. Okay, good. Which one do we want to look at? Well, let's look at who's higher rated. Yeah, I mean Ricky's higher rated, so I mean he's a little smaller, but you know, I mean kind of makes sense. Well, we're not getting a fullback, so that brings us down to 75. Hey, that's why we do it. All right, and you said Jake. You said Jake. Look at the gem. We went after the guy who's better than Jake. And he's a gem. Dude might be a 4-star quarterback that we don't even know about. All right, so looking at everything, right? Jeremiah's getting our scholarship here. Easily. I mean, he'd probably start for us. Like year 2. Well, I can't test the other one because then we'd be out of hours. And I really want to get everybody their... Well, I have to get everybody their scholarship. So, Kyrie Zuber, definitely getting a scholarship right away. Lampkin, I mean, I don't like it, but you're getting a scholarship. I mean, the 2 guys who weren't busts are going to get scholarships, so. That doesn't mean we're removing the other guy from our board, though. We're going to try not to send scholarships to guys who, like, you know, don't deserve it, but, you know, what happens, happens. None of these guys were busts, which was awesome for me, so. Did I miscount? I think I miscounted. I miscounted. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, so Ben Graves is getting a scholarship. And who else is getting a scholarship? It has to be this guy. This guy looks too good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, no. Why did I put 2 on the ends? Oh, no. Well, I get to see where we're going to be at. But that's going to do it for this one. Oh, no. Well, Jake Carver doesn't want us anymore. And there's this guy who is a bust, so we didn't want him on our board anyway. And there goes 5 of our hours. I do like that we crawled into his top 7, though. Or top 8. Same thing with these 2. Love that. Actually, we became his number 1. How did we pass up a team that also... whatever. I'm going to set up for next episode, but just know that things that I do here will not be the only things that happen. All right, so we got lucky. We got lucky with who stayed and who went. Did we get up on this guy's board? We didn't. Zuber. No, we need you, dude. Come on. Okay, we need these guys, so we're going to throw a scholarship on him. We need this guy, so we're going to throw a scholarship on him. And then we're going to go back up to Zuber. And throw the house and 25 on him. And then we got to figure out everybody else. So honestly, we're not going to go for 4 set. We're not. We need 2 quarterbacks. Wait, no, we just need the 1. We just need the 1. Wide receiver, we do need 2, though. So let's see, hold on. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, wait, yeah, wait, hold on. All gems have to be given as much time as possible. So, well, not all the time possible, but like a bunch of time. Like, all right, perfect. So that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 different players. interest status. I mean, we got to go to the bottom and, look. All right, this guy's getting looked at, so we got to send him. I don't even remember if that guy was wanted, so hold on. I mean, really? He's on other teams' boards? All right, we'll throw 10 at him, and I guess we'll have to lower it if we have to, but, Guys, what the heck? Why is everybody going after the guys we want now? Well, I guess when you're, used to going after nobodies the whole time, I guess it... So you're telling me not a single one of these guys is being chased by nobody? Well, we're going to just put 10 on him because nobody's going after him, actually. I mean, yeah, we both gave him a scholarship, and he wants us now. I like it. I like the turncoat style of you, dude. I like that. How many ends do I need? Do I just need the one? I just need the one, so I'm just going to keep that up. Outside linebacker, we do need 2, but we're saying 3. All right, sweet. Thanks. Just donated your channel points there, bud. Same thing with you. And then you're going to be at 25. We're the spoon, we're not. I'm sorry. Second? Yeah, no. We can't take second. Okay, we excelled a lot, and that just shows me that this guy wants to be on our team. And this guy couldn't care less if we were on it, if he was on our team or not. So, let's go with interest status. All right, I don't think that they're putting 50 on him, if I'm going to be honest. Crooker, we probably should be putting 50 on, but I'm not gonna put an extra 5 on somebody who doesn't want to be here. And who's not good. This guy, on the other hand, he could change our he could change us a lot. Although, that being said, we need offensive line bad, guys, alright? Don't make fun of me for being desperate. So, with that being done and said and all that, thank you guys so much for being here and watching. Next week will contain us actually going through the recruiting and all that, and going through those 2 games and seeing what happens. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching and being here. It means a lot to me, of course. And remember, be excellent to each other and party on, dudes. And of course, have a good one.